You're driving home after a long day. You see flashing blue and red lights in your mirror. Your heart jumps. Your hands start shaking. You pull over, and for a moment, you forget every right you have. In that moment, one mistake can change everything. Today on Legal Life, I'm going to explain 5 rules every driver in the US must know during police stop. Rules that can protect your rights, protect your safety, and protect your future. These are not excuses, not tricks, just simple, legal, everyday rights that millions of Americans don't know. Rule number 1. You only have to give 3 things. Most people talk way more than they should at a traffic stop. That's the first mistake. When a police officer approaches your car, you are only legally required to give your driver's license, your vehicle registration, your proof of insurance. That's it. Not your destination, not where you work, not where you came from, not your entire life story. If an officer asks, "Where are you going? Where do you work? Why are you driving late?" you can calmly say, "Officer, I prefer to remain silent." This is protected under the 5th Amendment, the right to not say anything that could be used against you. You're not being rude. You're not being difficult. You're simply exercising your rights politely. Rule number 2. You don't have to allow a search of your car. This is the rule that surprises most Americans. A police officer cannot search your vehicle without one of the following: your consent, probable cause, a warrant, or something illegal in plain sight. If an officer asks, "Mind if I take a quick look inside your car?" most people panic and say yes, but you don't have to. You can politely say, "Officer, I do not consent to any searches." Say it clearly, calmly, respectfully. This simple sentence protects your 4th Amendment rights. If the officer has real legal grounds, they will proceed anyway. But if they don't, your refusal protects you. And no, refusing consent does not mean you're hiding something. It only means you know the law. Rule number 3. You have the right to stay calm and not escalate. This one is not legal, but it's powerful. Your attitude during a traffic stop can change everything. Here are things that help. Keep both hands visible. Speak calmly. Move slowly. Don't argue. Don't grab anything suddenly. Even if you feel the stop is unfair. Even if you think you didn't do anything wrong. Arguing on the spot won't help. But staying calm will protect you. There is a difference between standing up for your rights and escalating a situation. You can do the first without doing the second. Rule number 4. You do not have to step out unless the officer legally orders you. Here's where many Americans get confused. In most situations, an officer can legally ask you to step out of the vehicle, even during a simple stop. This comes from long-standing legal rulings in the US. However, you do not have to step out just because the officer casually suggests it or says, "You want to step out really quick." If an officer says, "Can you step out?" you can ask, "Am I being ordered to step out, or is this a request?" If it's an order, follow the instruction, calmly and safely. If it's a request, you have the choice to decline. Never argue. Never push back physically. Simply ask for clarity. That's your right. Knowing the difference protects you both legally and safely. Rule number 5. You can record the entire interaction. This is your strongest protection. In the United States, you have the 1st Amendment right to record the police in public, as long as you're not interfering, you're not blocking their work, you're staying calm and clear. You can say, "I am recording for my safety and yours." That sentence alone keeps everything transparent. Your recording can protect you, the officer, and the truth. And remember, they cannot ask you to delete the footage. That is not allowed. Bonus rule. You can ask this powerful question. This one question resets the entire interaction. Am I free to go? If the officer says yes, you drive away. If the officer says no, the stop becomes a detention, and they must legally justify it. This question has protected thousands of people because it's simple, it's polite, it forces clarity. And it shows you know your rights, never argue, never demand, just ask. Let me share a quick story. A man in Ohio was pulled over for suspicious driving. He panicked and started talking too much. He agreed to a car search, even though he didn't have to. The officers found nothing illegal, but the anxiety, the stress, and the fear he experienced could have been avoided. He later said, "I didn't know I had the right to say no." That's why YouTube channels like Legal Life exist. To educate, to empower, to protect everyday people from everyday situations. Knowledge is peace. Knowledge is safety. Knowledge is power. If you drive in the USA, these 5 rules are not optional, they're necessary. A police stop is stressful. It's emotional, it's confusing. But when you know your rights, you stay calmer, safer, and more protected. If you want more clear, simple, easy to understand US laws explained just like this, subscribe to Legal Life and turn on the notification bell. This is Legal Life, helping you understand the law, one real-life situation at a time.